Now, making marriage great also needs men on board. And for men, a very, very important part, basically a crucial part of how you can make your marriage great is choosing the right wife in the first place. And I've said it many times, and you're probably wondering, well, what do I look for? Okay, so here I'm going to address the issue, what traits you need to look for when choosing a wife, gentlemen. And it's very important to consider because while there's no perfect spouse, so to speak, there are certain traits that can contribute to a healthy and fulfilling relationship. And unfortunately, men usually don't consider what traits they need when choosing their permanent partner. And like everyone else, they just usually choose whoever they're attracted to, whoever they like, so to speak. And when they're asked, the common things that they say they want is someone affectionate, intelligent, ambitious, athletic, cultured, loves to camp, has a great body, loves to travel, is a great cook, lives a healthy lifestyle, has perfect teeth, and a great sense of humor. Sounds familiar? Yeah? Heard of all that before, or at least some of them before. And like most people, men say what they want, but they usually don't know what they actually need. You know, it's kind of like people want hamburgers, chips, and pizza. Even though at the back of their minds, they know that's bad for them. But what they really need is a kale salad. Boring kale salad. But it doesn't have to be boring. So, what traits do men need in a partner? Well, like everything else, you need someone suitable for the job. That's the first thing to consider. You know, like if you have a position available, then you think about the requirements for the position, then look for the candidate with the skills that can perform and able to do the tasks of that position, right? It's everyone recruiting an employee or something would consider that, especially for their business, because if that employee doesn't work out, can't do that, it affects your business. But the wrong wife that cannot do the task you need her to do, it affects your life. So this is so important. And so that's why, firstly, think about what you need a wife for. Is it to go through life with you with all its trials and tribulations, or just to be a pretty decoration? Now, this is very important, a very important consideration, as then it's going to tell you what you need in a wife. Look, if you just want a pretty decoration to admire, then there's only one trait that you need, and that's looks. Okay, and this is why you see a lot of wealthy men with beautiful young wives. I mean, just think the late Howard Marshall and Anna Nicole Smith, Jim Clark and Christy Hines, Francis Henry Pinot and Salma Hayek. They have everything they need and the money to hire people to do all the things that they need, so they just want some company, and like all of us, want pretty looking things. However, most men don't have the luxury of being able to hire people for everything that you need done. So that's why your wife needs to be able to do at least some of the tasks, as you can only be one place at a time. Remember that. And do one thing at a time as well. So remember, if you choose them for their looks alone, then don't expect them to have any other quality or skills, because you did not check for them. You did not choose for them. So don't be disappointed when there isn't any. And so that also means that you can't expect her to do anything else other than look pretty. Fair enough? So what happens then if your partner has no skills? specifically no life skills. I don't know, singing and dancing forever or something, that's all good and well, but how does that help you in your life? Other than unless you want to spend every day listening to them singing or dancing. Okay? Because if you are the one who ends up having to do everything in the relationship, like earn money, come home and cook, and do all the house cleaning as well, and make sure you pay all the bills on time, feed the dog if you've got any, do the laundry, help the kids with their homework if you have kids, and then you get to spend any time you have left admiring your wife's looks. So how does that sound to you? Or would you rather have someone be able to take and deal with some of the tasks, ideally at least half, as that would make you go from being overstretched to able to comfortably deal with the tasks left to you? And if you have a partner in life, then this would be the case. So what are the qualities then that you would need in a wife, which is essentially a life partner?